Push Buffalo's mission is that we mobilize residents and connect them to quality, affordable housing, social justice in Buffalo, as well as climate change.
One of the things that we find is that some of the solutions that foundations have put forward around how to deal with environmental problems haven't really accounted for the ways that those solutions can make existing social inequities even worse.
We really highly believe that the people that live in this community know what they want where they live. And I think that Kresge has really sort of said, you know what, we're going to see how this model works for you guys.
Two things about Push Buffalo. The first is that for Kresge, I think this represents a very different way of working. We asked our arts and culture team, our environment team, our community development team, and others to get together to figure out how they might jointly support the work of this community-based organization, taking their 25 acres and really pushing into the conversation all sorts of different public systems that ultimately can help improve outcomes for folks living in that community.
For 80 years, the Kresge Foundation made capital grants that helped build libraries, schools, hospitals, and museums all over the country. Then, about 10 years ago, Kresge made a bold shift and began to focus on urban systems and how they affect disadvantaged and low-income communities.
Kresge, a number of years ago, put a very strong stake in the ground that it wanted to pursue how do you create opportunity structures for low-income people residing in cities.
This is Push's latest project when it comes to housing. This house was built over the last 2 years using a mixture of workers from Push Buffalo, workers coming out of the prison system looking to get training with construction and carpentry.
One of the great things about Kresge is that they've really thought about the communities that are most significantly impacted by climate change and environmental impact. Because what we find is when you develop solutions that address these issues for the most impacted communities, those are solutions that make the whole community strong.
Kresge's support for organizations like Push Buffalo really exemplify an implicit commitment to racial equity and grassroots solutions. Philamplify urges Kresge to make this commitment more explicit. As Push Buffalo and Kresge show, equity-led grant making can have significant impact.